Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the University of Central Lancashire, I'm delighted to warmly welcome you to this graduation ceremony. And on this special day, we are here to proudly celebrate the achievements of our students, today's graduates. I now call upon our Pro-Vice Chancellor, Andrew Ireland, to give his address.
Good afternoon, everyone. Honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduands. It is a great pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony where we acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of our soon-to-be graduates. The past 18 months have been challenging for us all, and some here today should have graduated last year. So thank you for your patience in waiting for your ceremony to go ahead. You have all shown great resilience during this time, which I know will stand you in good stead for the future. I am delighted that we can now properly celebrate all of your achievements, and I trust you will enjoy both the ceremony and the celebrations that will, I am sure, go on afterwards with your families and friends. Your studies here have prepared you well, and I'm sure you will find that you now have a closer set of connections with the world around you. I hope, as well as achieving your qualifications, you also have had a great experience, and that in years to come, as a member of our global alumni community, you will look back fondly on your time at the University of Central Lancashire and will keep in touch to share with us your future successes. At our University Open Days, we point out that graduates tend to earn more over a lifetime than non-graduates. But more importantly, they tend to be healthier, happier, and live longer. Remembering these facts will surely reassure you that the effort and the commitment that you have invested in the last few years was well worth it. It also benefits the rest of us because graduates are more tolerant, more likely to vote and to volunteer, to provide a greater boost to economic growth and to increase productivity. I'm sure you've learned some important life lessons along the way too, which you'll draw upon in the future. Some of you may now have also started on your career path and have been working over the past year. On behalf of all of us here today and the wider team at the University of Central Lancashire, I thank you for your future contribution. The personal characteristics you have displayed to get you to this point today, energy, commitment, tenacity, and an open mind, will serve you so well for the future and will help you to recognize and seize the opportunities that exist. Make sure you leave the hall today with confidence, ambition, a desire to make a difference. You are the future chief execs, consultants, entrepreneurs, designers, nurses, healthcare workers, healthcare professionals, generalists and specialists. You are the leaders of tomorrow. Life won't always be plain sailing, but during your studies, we hope you've acquired a toolkit that will help you navigate choppy waters. Your studies have prepared you such that although you can't direct the wind, you can adjust the sails. Here at the University of Central Lancashire, we've always believed in helping people seize every opportunity to flourish in education, at work, and for life. We're proud that by combining academic excellence and real-world teaching, we give our students the skills and experience that industry needs. That's why our talented graduates are in such high demand in the world, and we're delighted that we've created new possibilities for many thousands of our graduates during our 190-year history. I hope we have helped create the opportunity for your future success ensuring that you have the relevant knowledge, the relevant skills and experiences to thrive wherever you came from and wherever you go next. Whoever you are, wherever you are in life, here at the University of Central Lancashire, we believe there's always a way. As you look to the future, enjoy this moment and particularly enjoy today. Share special memories with the friends you've made here and with your families who've been on this journey of learning with you. And talking of which, before we celebrate your success, let's have a round of applause for all those special people, your family, your friends and your tutors who have supported you and who are celebrating with you here today. Now, all the rest of the applause will be just for you, of course. So, for all of you who today become graduates of the university, I extend my warmest congratulations on your achievements. You have been taught by a dedicated group of academic staff who devote their professional lives to the teaching, learning, and development of our students. You've also been supported by many highly dedicated and professional staff who, while they often do not teach directly, have provided the service and the infrastructure that have made your success at the university possible. I would like to thank them on your behalf. I am confident that with the right mindset, you'll go out into the world and bring not only real economic and social benefit to yourself, but also to the communities with which you become members. Whatever you do next, and wherever in the world your journey leads, on behalf of everyone here at the University of Central Lancashire, very well done and good luck for a happy and successful future. Thank you.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, the presentation of graduands and award holders is about to take place. Graduands, you will be offered a glove. Your health and safety is important to us. Our Pro-Vice-Chancellor will be wearing a glove to shake your hand. So if you wish to shake hands on stage, please make sure you also wear the glove offered. Thank you.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Nursing. Graduate Diploma in Child and Adolescent Mental Health Practice, Sarah Elizabeth Bradley. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing with Registered Nurse, Children and Young People, Aisha Ali. Jessica Elizabeth Bean. Berfin Erin. Ellie Louise Field. Rianne Greenhouse. Megan Leanne Harkin. Emily Jane Harrington. Holly Jane Hearn. Sabrina Marie Kinsella Calvley. Sabaya Mangira. Ella Mary Parker. Rachel Poole. Louise Ann Rendell. Kia Danielle St. John Morn. Amy Louise Stanton. Ellie May Waring. Corinne Ringe. Sophia Dubert. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing with Registered Nurse, Mental Health. Lauren Ann Connolly. Amy Sarah Darwin. Prince Andil Dubé. Mathabizi Dubé. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Pre-Registration Nursing, Mental Health. Bethany Elizabeth Doody. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing with Registered Nurse, Mental Health. Nicola Hope Fortune. Roxanne Francois. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Pre-Registration Nursing Mental Health. Shauna Lee Grimshaw. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing with Registered Nurse Mental Health. Sedan Gurung. Nicole Ananuva Iglesias. Ebely Elizabeth Kerr. Bernard Kalagani Kidiavian. Bethany Jade Maddox. Aaron McCarville Bradford. Rebecca Mosley. Cameron Taylor Moores. Rebecca Mosley. Roshan Rashashakan Nair. Charlotte Ormisher. Vicky Marie O'Sullivan. Amanda Jane Owen. Catherine Ender Perrin Griffiths. Tendai Lisa Pisaira. Shannon Bernadette Schofield. Heather Slater. Kelsey Jane Duncan Starr. Laura Stokes. Sian Elizabeth Sugden. Ross Syson. Sophie Rosanna Louise Townley. Cheryl Warren. Rebecca Whitehead. Megan Ann Wilson. Christina Wilson-Berry. Alma Jane Alicia Morgan. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Pre-Registration Nursing Adult, Ellie Alcock. Laura Jane Barnforth. Lauren Megan Cheshire. Melissa Jane Hogg. Katie Jane Howard. Ilana Maudsley. Abby Susan Moore. Terry Romanowski. Natasha Smalley. Eleanor Jane Starr. Jade Melanie Tipping. Sharon Woods. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Pre-Registration Nursing Children, Siobhan Jodianne Berlin. Foundation degree in Science in Nursing Associate, Cheryl Abbott. Inaya Abdullah. Judith Ann Ainsworth. Kelly Aitchinson. Jane Baldwin. Shane Andrew Barnes. Lauren Began. Nicola Estelle Bell. Irina Bell. Linda Bentley. Binamal Brigitte. Sarah Elizabeth Brophy. Maria Soledad Cabrera. Nicola Jane Caulfield. Yongyuk Chinyakin. Stephanie Christmas. Megan Elizabeth Cowley. Danielle Craven. Chelsea Emily Crow. Sally Nicola Denton. Tracy Marie Denver. Aaron Donaldson. Charlotte Doodson. Caroline Louise Dowell. Laura Downing. Hannah Frances Denise Dutton. Keaton David Elliott. Emma Fenwick. Rachel Elizabeth Ferguson. Leanne Ferguson. Jodie Luann Gallagher. Emma Jane Galloway. Rebecca Jane Gibson. Nicola Marie Green. Tony Sue Green. Bradley Ryan Guy. Katie Louise Haig. Charlotte Louise Hardacre. Sally Ann Hargreaves. Danielle Jessica Hargreaves. Caroline Harris. Natasha Jane Hayhurst. Katie Emma Heath. Kerry Hodge. Suzanne Hodgson. Mandy Holden. Naomi Hope. Karen Louise Howells. Jenna Hudson. Donna Jane Hutchinson. Emily Louise Jackson. Jennifer Ann Johnson. Gemma Louise Kendall. Leanne Kopetsky. Nicola Louise Leach. Leanne Leatherbarrow. Catherine Little. Chelsea Lucock. Merovi Marino. Catherine Elizabeth Martindale. Pius Matthew. Lisa McCutcheon. Elizabeth McGowan. Lorraine McGuigan. Kelly Louise Mercer. Sanya Koza Mertzer. Lisa Ann Monan. Claire Michelle Moore. Elsa Morrison. Kimberly Jane Nelson. Karen Louise O'Hagan. Ola Daly, Olya Segan, Olya Joby. Callum O'Mahony. Deborah Parker. Kathy Elizabeth Perrett. Claire Plumley. Reginald Potter. Joanne Preston. Abigail Carroll Radcliffe. Maritas Capicon. Rebecca Ann Rice. Gemma Marie Robinson. Amy Simpson. Kelly Victoria Singleton. Alicia Smith. Amy Louisa Strachan. Lindsay Sullivan. Justine Thomason. Marie Louise Thompson. Sarah Louise Thompson. Amber True Davies. Sharon Turner. Alicia Ruth Walby. Carla Wallbank. Alicia Wormsley. Lisa Louise Watson. Christine Marie Weaver. Amy Joanne Webster. Helen Wells. Anthony Stephen White. Chris Williams. Donna Louise Wood. Wendy Wright. And Daniel Marie Jackson. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Nursing.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, the presentations are completed. I call on Katie Sanderson, Vice President Activities from the Students' Union of the University of Central Lancashire, to respond on behalf of those awarded today.
Firstly, I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate you all on this amazing achievement. Getting to this moment in an academic year which threw many challenges your way is not easy. It is no doubt a result of your hard work, determination and sacrifice. You should all be very proud of yourselves. I remember lots of things about arriving in Preston in 2017. It was raining, it was dark, it was freezing, and it was absolutely terrifying because I didn't know if I would fit in. Before you come to uni, there's all those reassuring articles you read about everyone being in the same boat and everyone feeling nervous. And maybe we all felt like this, but the fear that I could be here without really belonging here was almost too much to bear. For some of us, it was getting involved in a society that got us through. For others, it was the part-time job or the field trip or the seminar groups or the halls of residence that helped us feel a part of something. For me, it was sport. Women's football and women's rugby, where I got the acceptance, the skills and the confidence to really grow as a person. Now, I'd love to say it was the university that did that to me, or the Students' Union that changed me. And it is true that without the buildings and the Wi-Fi and the timetables and the sports facilities, none of it would have happened. But there's nothing like a global pandemic to remind us of what really makes a difference. Because when the buildings and the Wi-Fi and the timetables and the sports facilities are taken away, all we have left is each other. It's the student that encourages another student to join the club. It's the housemate that checks in on you to see if you're okay. It's the course mate that reassures you that you're on the right track. We make this university. In 2017, I wasn't sure if I belonged here. Now, here in 2021, I still don't think I belong on this stage, but I do think I belong at this university, my university, our university. And so whatever we do next, wherever we go to work or study or live, I want us all to do what you did for me. Let's develop the systems and the structures that make disabled people feel accepted. Let's create the funding and the programmes that mean people without masses of money or rich relatives can thrive at university. And on this day in Preston, let's not just be pleased that we made it, let's make sure that the people that come after us can make it too. I understand that the graduate world may seem like a scary place, and you may not know what lies ahead, but that is okay. You don't have to have it all figured out just yet. Life has a way of changing, and no matter what you decide for your next steps, I have no doubt that you will all be amazing. Just remember to have compassion for yourself and others. There is no script to life. Take all the qualities that you've learnt throughout your journey and continue to better yourselves each day. There is no such thing as perfection, and life is not a race. You and you only have the power to dictate your life, and just remember you've made it this far. When things seem scary or difficult, just remember how far you've come already and there's no stopping you now. Go and be amazing and continue to do yourselves proud. Graduation is not the end, it is the beginning. And I wish you all the very best for the future. And once again, congratulations.
Thank you, Katie. Today is, of course, a day of great celebration for everyone here, and we need to make sure that we celebrate in an appropriate and UCLan way. Family and friends, there is a really good photo, video opportunity coming up, so you might like to have your cameras ready. So, could I please ask all the graduates to stand up and take off your mortarboards? Yes, it will feel really good in this heat. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to throw your mortarboards into the air in recognition of all your hard work and achievements. However, please be careful. You don't want to throw it too high or too far, because it is now your mortarboard for you to keep and take home. So make sure you retrieve it and try to retrieve it safely. So, on a count of 3, I want you to throw your mortarboards in the air and give a big cheer. And then we will all follow with a further 3 cheers. You must all look at your family and friends at the moment. They're all poised, ready. So, on a count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Now, please, you may sit down so that I can explain this penultimate stage of the celebrations. As we bring this ceremony to a close, I would like to thank everyone who has been involved in making today such a happy and memorable occasion. And thank you for coming and sharing this special day with our university community. The platform party will now leave the stage, and graduates, you will shortly be processing out of the hall past a guard of honour in the central aisle. A university usher will prompt your row when you need to stand up, and please make sure to take your belongings with you. And guests, please may I ask that you all remain seated until both the graduates and the platform party have left the hall. You then will be guided by our ushers to rejoin your graduate in our new University Square for the post-ceremony celebrations, the last stage of this amazing day. Thank you.
touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe there never was. Look at the night, when the dawn seems so lonely, we fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, burden runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe there never was. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believe they never could.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. Please, can I ask you to now leave the hall by the side exits on your left. You can then rejoin the graduates for celebrations on our new University Square.